Hello, everybody. Good evening. It is not 7 o'clock. It is 5 o'clock on a Tuesday. Do not adjust your sets. This is our new time slot for a little bit anyway, till we see how it goes. My name is Ger. I am part of the UK Evangelist team, and I am joined by this handsome devil to my left,
Oh, thank
Adam
you.
Schofield.
Thank you very much. I am also part of
You're
the
very welcome.
Microsoft UK and I Evangelist team. There you go.
I don't know why I said that. There we are. I don't know even why I said it. I haven't done that in years.
I know, right?
This is who I am and who I work for. You know who we work for. You're here every week.
You're either watching
So-
this on any of our Expert Zone channels, so it's likely you know who we are. But just in case you don't know who we are, that's Jer. I'm Adam. How's it going?
I don't think I've done one of these in a while, but I see you've done the place up, Adam.
Yeah, I know. We've got a wall brought in. I was jealous of
Nice
Easy
wall.
Level Up, so we got the builders in. And I just told them, they asked me, it's like, what kind of theme do you want here? And I just went, just make it blue. Just make it blue. That's all I want. Just make it blue. That'd be
You've
great.
got a grand wall there. We'll just paint that. We'll be fine.
There you go. It's all good.
So yeah, good evening, everyone. Welcome to the show, and pleasure to have you with us on your Tuesday afternoon/evening. Debatable whether it's evening or afternoon. We'll take that up with Hannah. She has issues with after 4 o'clock.
To be fair, I'm pretty sure the
Um,
post for this stream says evening. But then that's I wrote that. So
to me, 5 o'clock is an evening. I think Hannah agrees with me, but to Tom, it's after 6 o'clock is an evening. But this is, it's up for debate. It's up for
I mean, it's any time after work, I guess, but we're in that kind of weird bracket, I suppose. Because then what if you finish work at 2 p.m.? It's not evening after 2 p.m.
It's not, is it?
No. Doesn't work that way.
Definitely not 2 o'clock.
No. What if you work overnight?
That's not how. I'm confused now. My brain's
I
gone.
mean, Gareth appreciates the wall, though. Can we just say our
Thanks,
blue
Gareth,
Windows
appreciate
wall?
it. Yeah, he does say it loves the easy light blue, and it is an on-brand blue as well. So everything in its place. Games Guru says, "Have the hosty." I don't know what that means.
He's giving us a host over on
Hammer, by the
Twitch.
way,
Thanks.
Oh, that's what it is. He said he was gonna say my body clock is confuffled, all confuffled. No, not confuffled at all. Tashin is on saying hello.
Oh, can I?
See, I'm doing it automatically. I'm doing it automatically. Good evening.
Tassin, I'm going to give you a message right now because she's here every week and she had a problem with the Surface courses that went live last week for the giveaway we're doing of that. They should be fixed now if you don't know already. So just get that one out there whilst you're in the chat. So
We're all good, by the way, as well. And Games Guru says 5 o'clock is tea time. Barry Pierce over on Facebook. Good afternoon, guys.
Good afternoon, Barry.
Surrender, good to see. It's even our audience is it's a turf war.
There you go. We've started a new thing. First there was tea and coffee, and now is it the afternoon or the evening? No one knows. I mean, it's a conversation we shall battle over for as long as we are at 5 p.m.
We shall. I will stop yabbering on as I have a tendency to do and get cracking with the knacking. So, Adam,
yes,
what are we going to talk about tonight before we get into the other bits and pieces? What is our topic for tonight? And then I'll share the other
tonight
stuff
is week 2 of our streams for the Samsung Galaxy Book. So if you tuned in last week we went over the Samsung Galaxy Book S and a bit of a deep dive into the Your Phone app when using one of the latest Samsung Galaxy phones as well, which is something that we haven't done on Easy Live before. So that's what we did last week. This week we are doing the Samsung Galaxy Book Ion and the Samsung Galaxy Book Flex. So the two other models in the beautiful range of three, not free, three. There's a TH in that, which, there you go. Oh, gee, I just noticed that you shrunk ever so slightly.
I'm okay.
We're okay. We're okay. We're back in those days, folks. It should be good. So,
why can't we just go back to the way it was?
anywho's.
I was saying something. We were saying something. You were saying something, Adam. What were you
Yes, we're going to be
saying
looking
again?
at Samsung Galaxy Book Flex and Samsung Galaxy Book Ion today. That is our main conversation of chat. But as always, before we even do that, Joe, you've just vanished off the screen. Where have you gone? Come back, Joe.
Can't be that kind of an evening. I'm over here. I'm up here. I'm in the corner.
There he is. I'm just going to put you down there.
Just leave me.
So,
Just
ladies
I'm
and gentlemen,
okay. I'm
as
alright.
always, every week
Hello.
here on Expert Zone, we need to handle what's new on Expert Zone. Oh, you're back!
No, I don't know. Am I? Adam, am I?
Oh my god, this is the best. Literally, every time you shrink, I'm just going to move you into a corner. You can just stay that small. I think everyone will love it.
I don't even know why it's happening. I just
There you go.
there's not. I don't have any words,
There
mate.
you
I don't have
go.
any words. I'm sorry about this, folks.
Well,
I'm so
whilst
sorry.
we go through these lovely mishaps, which are thoroughly entertaining, is with what's new on Expert Zone this week. And I wasn't going to talk about it straight away, but Barry has asked the question. Sorry, guys, is the Xbox 2020 accreditation up yet? It is coming. So,
Wow.
Sorry?
I said, wow, Barry's
there you
on
go.
it.
He is on it. So one thing you might notice now when you log into Expert Zone is that the 2019 accreditations and the old 2020 Microsoft 365 accreditation that got released in April are no longer there. You can't find them. So the new accreditations are due to go up very, very, very soon. It should be this week, I believe. So do look out for that. The rewards will be refreshed as well. So if you head to the rewards section in Expert Zone, you will be able to claim your codes for completing the various accreditations. So yeah, as I say, keep a lookout for that. And yeah, elsewhere in the world of Expert Zone, it's a pretty simple one, really. There's a new course on the Microsoft Family Safety application that you can download on Android and iPhone right now. There is a new course around helping your customers with 365. Comparing Surface to Apple is an interesting one. That's up.
Good compete one.
There you go. And then there's also a course on Cyberpunk 2077. But as I say, I know a lot of you will be wanting to know about the new accreditations. The old ones are now gone. The new ones are meant to be going up. And we've just seen that they've just gone live. Hot topic. Hot off the press. Hot off the press. Hang on, we're just going to have a look here just to see if we can confirm this. Oh, yes, they're live. They are live now. They are live, ladies and gentlemen, live on air. The accreditations go live on Expert Zone.
Don't go and do them now.
Wait until after the stream to do the accreditations. But yeah,
then go do them.
The brand new accreditations for 365, Surface, Windows, and Xbox. There will be additional ones that you can see if you are on the commercial version of Expert Zone. They are live right now. So after the stream, go check those out when you're ready. But that is that. So there you are.
That was this week. These are our social channels, by the way, folks. If you are a fan of what we do, head over to follow us on our socials. It's Expert Zone UKI on Instagram, Expert Zone on Facebook, Expert Zone UKI on Twitch, and all things Microsoft over on the YouTube. And if you like what Adam has been discussing last week with the first of the Samsung devices and the second one today, and you wanted to find out more detail, there's a video series that's over there as well. You may have seen it on Expert Zone, but it is also available on demand over on the YouTube. There's an unboxing and a deep dive series happening as well.
Yeah.
So plenty.
Beautiful stuff.
They're really good. They're really good. I'm a big fan of them. And apparently everyone else likes them as well, but they're really, really good. And they're lovely devices.
They are beautiful. Shall we look at two of them right now?
Let's have a look at two of them right now.
Let's do that, shall we? Here they are in all their glory. So last week we had a look at the Samsung Galaxy Book S. Here we have the Samsung Galaxy Book Ion, and we've also got the Samsung Galaxy Book Flex. So, as I say, last week we had a chance to really deep dive into the Your Phone stuff. So if you missed that, you can catch up. Or we'll have, of course, an overview for the Samsung Galaxy Book S coming out this Friday, which also goes into Your Phone. So look out for that one. But today we're just going to focus on just the Ion and the Flex itself, and we're going to start with the Ion. So I'm going to move.
Bye. Can I say something?
Yes.
I suppose I'm not supposed to have a favorite, but from a look perspective, this is my favorite. I love how this looks. I love that blue.
Yeah,
edge.
so this is the Galaxy Book Ion. This is more what I would describe as more of your traditionalist laptop, I suppose. So it's one that Ger, stop moving around for me, mate. I'm gonna leave you small on the bottom there. So it's more of your traditionalist laptop. So you can see this is not a 2-in-1, actually. This is just a standard laptop. It is a 15-inch device as well. And what we end up with, we look around the sides first. So you've got your two standard USB-A ports there. They are 3.0 USB ports. And then on the other side, we've got a full-size HDMI, and we've also got a Thunderbolt 3 port, as well as a headphone jack as well. This is, especially when you compare it to the Galaxy Book S, we're looking at two completely different approaches to hardware here, because the Samsung Galaxy Book S is very much going for that kind of modern. I'm just going to leave you there, Joe, and you can shrink as much as you like.
you just let me move around, mate.
That's all good. You just move around.
I'll just hover around.
So yeah, the Samsung Galaxy Book S is very much that mobile PC approach. It's just got 2 USB-C ports. That is it. It's extremely thin. This is more of your kind of what people, I suppose, might expect from a laptop, from what they believe a laptop is at the moment. But then Samsung's done everything with it to just make it, frankly, gorgeous and extremely modern looking. But even with all that modern stuff, you've still got everything you need. That full-size HDMI port, for instance, extremely important for a lot of people. I know for one that I use mine permanently. But then, as well as those USB A ports, and I didn't even mention, you've got a little, what looks like a SIM card tray here, but this is actually for your expandable storage as well.
Oh, lovely.
Yeah, so you do have that. Let me just confirm for you what type that is, because it is a particular type, and I don't want to get it wrong.
What material is the device made out of, Adam? 'Cause it's hard to tell looking at a screen.
The material itself, so it's not like the S, because the S was like a more of an element. Not like the Flex, which we'll be looking at later. So this is much more of a lighter material. The main thing with it is, I'm not sure if you can pick this up on camera, it's the color of it. It's Aura Silver, and you can probably pick that up just about. Huh. So, which is a first, because the unboxing video we did for this and the overview video we've got coming in a couple of weeks did not pick this up at all. But on just here, it apparently does. And you can see this kind of almost...
just make it out when you... Yeah,
it's kind of like almost a purple hue that just kind of goes back and forth on the device, which is really, really lovely. It's I think its official name is Aura Silver. And yeah, it just appears to change color depending on how the light hits it. I've got the advantage that the ring light is right in front of the laptop here, so you can actually see that. You've also got this gorgeous blue part here, which also acts as like the stand for the laptop, which we'll see in just a moment. There's a reason why I haven't opened it up yet. Oh, we'll be clear.
Okay.
And then so from an outside, sorry, say that again.
You were checking out something there, weren't you? You were checking out the.
Oh, the SD card slot, wasn't I? Yes.
Yeah.
Let me double check the type.
I'll rattle through the chat. So, Tashin, I've done all the courses. The new courses? That was quick. I don't think you mean the new courses. I mean courses in general. Games Guru, have the expert zone? Awesome. Barry Pearce said he was 10 minutes early when he couldn't see them. So he can see them
there
now.
You go.
And Games Guru said at least they can multitask, they can do both. So thank you, Derek, for that.
I've found the information I'm looking for. So,
Nice.
this in this what looks like a SIM card tray is the expandable storage. It is not a micro SD card. It is a UFS and USD card slot. So it behaves very much like you would expect, or in terms of the size and just inserting it and putting it in, like a standard micro SD card. The big difference here is that this is 5 times quicker, or up to 5 times quicker than a conventional micro SD card. So if you're actually if you're using that frequently and bringing things on and off that storage, it's very quick, much faster to open, especially when you're looking up files and that sort of stuff. So yeah, much more. Much nicer type of storage, if you like. Speedy.
That's very cool.
Speedy storage seems to be the buzzy thing at the moment, if you look across the industry. It's normally with SSDs, but we're seeing it in micro form as well. So there you go.
Because I would have thought SDs are very quick anyway, so that's incredibly fast.
Yeah, absolutely. Now, shall we open up this thing?
Go on.
Let's go.
Go on, give it a little look. Oh,
here we go.
It's nice.
It's nice, isn't it? It's very, very nice. So, as I say, this is not a 2-in-1. You can see there as well, it's turned on. So this was fully switched off. All the Samsung Galaxy Book range have a auto booting function built into them. So even when this is switched off completely, I can open the lid, and within a couple seconds, this will start turning on and getting and booting up Windows as well. So that is extremely handy. Understandably, there might be some people who prefer not to have auto booting on, which if that's the case, I'm running updates. Look at that. Isn't that amazing? Oh, there we go.
Oh, okay. We got away with it.
There's a testament for how Windows Update has been improved there, because that happened in about 2 seconds. But there we are. Now, the screen on this is gorgeous. Now, this is a 15-inch display. It is a QLED 1080p display.
Oh, nice.
So, which is why you get such vibrant colors on here as well. It is really, really nice. There's Windows Hello built into here as well via a fingerprint, which you cannot miss on this design. So, literally can't miss it. And then there's your
That was quick
view
as
right
well.
there.
That was very quick. Can you do that again? Because that was.
Can I do that again? I can. I've got a bit of dust on.
Colors are kind. The screen is incredible. I can pick up the screen.
It's gorgeous,
crystal
isn't it?
clear.
It is gorgeous. And even though we're going through a camera here, like it is picking up the screen.
You still pick it up.
Amazingly well. Hang on, let me get my angle round. There we go. Beautiful stuff.
That was quick.
And yeah, so as I say, this is a QLED display. This is also a certified screen as well. It is a VDE certified for 100% color volume, which is why you end up with really just impressive looking. It's so impressive looking that I go to touch the damn screen. That's how impressive looking it is. A common problem with laptops, the screens can be so good, but you just want to touch them, and this very much has that right here. So as I say, this is more for your traditional laptop users. They like having the number pad on one side, a nice big screen. They've got all the ports they want, so the Thunderbolt 3 on one side for that future-proof. Still got 2 standard USB A ports as well, and the full-size HDMI. So kind of covered for all avenues in that regard, really. In terms of performance, it is just the one model that they do. So this is rocking an i5, 10th gen i5 processor with 8GB of RAM and 512GB of NVMe SSD storage, which if you've been looking at any of the Xbox stuff, you might know exactly what that is. It's fast storage, basically.
It's fast.
Is what I'm getting at. So
Tasha says she loves it.
It's beautiful, isn't it? And this is what I really like about this, because the thing with form factors is that we talk about 2-in-1s a lot and touchscreen devices and more mobile PCs going insanely thin. But the fact is, there's always going to be, just like some people prefer desktops and all-in-ones, there's always going to be people that prefer a more traditional laptop setup. And what Samsung has essentially done here is given you a traditional setup, but it's still very, very light. This is just for a 15-inch laptop. I think this is 1.19 kilograms, so it's still extremely light. Yeah, 1.19 kilograms this is. It's still a very, very light device. It's easy to carry around. The screen bezels are extremely thin, so you haven't got any extra footprint going on from there. You've got that built-in Windows Hello. You've got all the modernizations of that. Your phone that we looked at last week, you can still use everything that we looked at last week for your phone. And it's just made performance-wise as well. It does really well if you're kind of going for more kind of casual creation. Like students, this is of course going to be amazing. But then if you're just freelancers or teachers and stuff as well, that big real estate on the screen, being able to have your PowerPoints looking fantastic. It's just a nice bit of kit. AKG stereo speakers in there as well. There's also dual microphones. Sorry, let me get that right. Dual internal microphones and a 720p webcam hidden right in the tiny little hole here in the top.
It is, because that's a very small bezel as well.
Yeah, it's extremely small bezel. I'll see if I can move it into the camera here so you can kind of see.
That's tiny.
That is a very, very slim
my next question
bezel.
was going to be, is there a camera on that because the bezel is so small?
Yeah, so it's literally, you can actually see it. It's just at the top here.
See it there, yeah. Just glimmering in the background.
Just about.
Gareth Smith over on Facebook says, NVMe. They are not easy 4 letters to say together.
No, they're not. NVMe is not an easy combination of letters.
No. He said it's boss speeds. Boss speeds.
It does get you
Hannah,
boss speeds.
That's one of our own, from our own purse, says it's pretty.
It is extremely pretty. And this is what I really like about the range in general, is that you're getting, regardless of whether you want a 2-in-1 or more of a mobile style PC or more of a traditional setup, you're getting something that is lovely to use, lovely to carry around, especially in terms of the screen across all three. And I know we're going to be looking at the Flex in a bit. This is probably my favorite just because of the sheer size of it, so you can really appreciate the vibrant colors on here. If you're doing a bit of Photoshop work on here and stuff as well, it looks fantastic. And you can do Photoshop on here as well. I've been running Photoshop on this. Obviously, if you're into more of your professional kind of stuff, you're going to be probably using a more powerful machine. You might even be using a desktop. But if you just want to do a quick bit of work, I do quite a lot of social media bits and just quickly making little posts that can go out. This can run that really, really well, especially with the 10th gen processors as well. It handles itself very, very good. And that links in nicely, actually. Something we mentioned last week was a wee plug for Microsoft 365 here, is that you get partner benefits in 365. So you can get access to 3 months of Adobe, which is what we use to try out Photoshop on here. So yeah, really, really, really nice stuff.
Who doesn't love benefits? Everyone. I love the way that the screen, when you've opened up there, obviously it elevates the keyboard, so you get that angle on the keyboard as well for your key travel. That for me is a big thing. I don't like a flat keyboard. I like when it has a little bit of a raise on it, and you can see that from that blue edge that we saw on the back of the laptop.
Oh, two things that I completely forgot to mention as well. So this has an outdoor mode on it, which, let me remember the shortcut quickly. There it is.
We talked about this at the start of the summer, didn't we?
Outdoor mode is very, very cool. So the shortcut on here is FN, and then it's F10, which has a little sun on it, so you can't miss it. And I'm not sure if you can pick this up on camera, but as soon as I hit that, you can see that screen brightness go up.
Oh, yes.
So that goes up. You get a little indication in the top corner. Yeah, so this is it is 600 nits in brightness. I said it last week. I'll say it again. No idea what it is. Some form of measurement for brightness. It's really, really bright. So even though it's a glossy display, it means when you're outside and the sun's quite bright, you turn outdoor mode on, and you're going to get, you're still going to be able to see quite a lot on here. I've compared this to other laptops that I have in the house, and without a doubt, once that outdoor mode is on, it's more than usable in terms of being able to access all your content and read what you need to read and stuff.
Well, again, even with the camera, the colors are absolutely popping off the screen. Even the angle it's at, that's the QLED screen. The angle you're at there, and it's still picking up all those colors crisp here. We talked about this at the start of lockdown. We were saying, because we did a little bit of a mini heat wave, and everyone was sitting out in the backyard. And I was like, someone needs to invent a laptop screen that can handle being outdoors, so I can stay out here and work and not have to move with the sun.
Yeah.
That's wicked. I really like that. That's a nice touch.
Last thing before we move on to the Flex, sorry, because I know you were going to go to the chat, but this is literally the last thing for it. So this trackpad, it's without a doubt the biggest trackpad that you're going to get on any of the Galaxy Books. The big thing here, though, is this isn't in the Galaxy Book S, but it is in this, and it's in the Flex as well. So you've actually got power share in here. So wireless charging, it's Samsung's tech of power share built right into the trackpad. So if I turn that on, which I believe the shortcut is FN and F11, which has got a little battery symbol on it, and you can see there that wireless power share is now turned on. You can just about see that. And what I can do, I've got my phone here, so we've got our S20. I'm just going to dump that on there, and then that should light up, start charging. I'm not sure if you can probably just about see the ring now. See if I can get it at a better angle for you guys. So if I...
there we go.
Hang on a sec. If we do that again.
And there we go. There it is. Wicked. That's incredible.
And yeah, so that extremely handy for, especially if you're using this for watching content, because then you can just set this aside, pop your phone on charge, and then you can watch whatever it is you want to watch, be that on YouTube or whatever streaming service, stuff like that.
Right now, I have this plugged into my laptop. I have a cable.
There you go.
To charge my phone while I'm here, and I'm not using my laptop, so this would be a perfect opportunity for me to rest my phone down on top of that.
Yeah,
and do its thing.
And the thing as well is that this is probably more likely a laptop for you to plug into an additional screen compared to the other two. The other two you certainly would still potentially still do it, but if there's a laptop that you're probably using with a second monitor, it's going to be this. So then you might have an external mouse and keyboard. Pop your phone on there. Done.
Love it. Cool. We will move on to the Flex now. Before we do that, I will just wrap through the comments. Sorry for getting back to you a bit late, Barry. I was trying to get to you there. You're not able to see the new accreditations just yet. Don't worry about it. They are up there. They are live. It just might take a bit of time just to refresh in your area. Don't worry about it. They should be there today. If not today, check there first thing in the morning. They'll be there. But they are. We can 100% tell you they are there. Just it might take a bit longer just to get around.
Just a tad. That's just a tad.
That's all right. So the Flex.
Can I add a personal opinion?
I can see the hinge straight away before we do anything. The hinge is saying hello to me.
Can I add a personal opinion? I know we're not meant to. This is my favorite out of all three. The Ion was your favorite out of all three.
It was.
This is my favorite. This is pretty much. I can't say this is their flagship. I would argue that it is, because this is for me the all singing, all dancing Samsung Galaxy Book Windows 10 laptop. Whereas with the S is specifically aimed at having that kind of light design, kind of mobile use cases, and whereas the Ion is more of your traditionalist laptop. The Flex is, and Aaron says likey. The Flex, it screams premium, absolutely screams it.
Yeah.
So if we start with, let's start with the colors. So this one that we have here, I
Is that a champagne color? Is it?
No, so I did have the official color. I've actually lost where the damn color is. So
I'm not
forgive me,
finished
Samsung, if you're
anyways.
watching, but I've forgotten what the specific silver color of this is. But there's two of them. There's this one here, and then there's also a royal blue one, which we also
you
have.
as well.
And isn't that gorgeous?
Oh, I take it back. I take it back.
The blue one is.
I love the blue.
You've got with the blue, so with the silver is equally as gorgeous because you've got these diamond cut lines. This is an entirely aluminium body. If we go for the ports for a second, if we go for this side, so we've got, I believe, 2 Thunderbolt 3 ports, and also your power button, speaker grill, and then there's the S Pen, which we'll get into a little bit later. And then we've also got on the other side another USB-C port, and then a tray for your expandable storage as well as the headphone jack. So that is what you got
Aaron,
going on
very
there.
much like you.
Sorry, Finn. Sorry, very much
Aaron,
like you. Yes,
very much like you.
Very much like you.
Wookie says tin and shiny stuff, and also hello. Also hello to you too, Wookie.
There you go.
They are stunning, but I'm all in for the blue.
It is extremely gorgeous. If we focus on the blue for just a moment, this one I haven't actually set up, so we can have a look in the inside properly. So like the S, you've got just your standard keyboard layout here with a similar size trackpad. This trackpad does also support PowerShare, which we looked at on the Iron. The blue is being sent back to the boss. Thank the Lord. It is. The boss man is getting the blue one.
The boss man is in the
yeah.
in the
Silver's
chat
going back to
telling us
Samsung. They were very kind to send us some devices. The silver one is from Samsung. The blue one is going back to Greg. So,
Barry Pierce wants to know: are they fanless?
Say again, sorry.
Barry Pierce, are they fanless?
No, so it's just the S, which is fanless because it's got that Intel hybrid technology that we looked at last week. This is running an i5, a full Core i5 on here and on the Ion as well, so they do both have fans in as well. But even with that said, that is still an incredibly thin design. This is 1.16 kilograms to hold. It's a 13-inch display, and I think I've got the measure on how... like once it's closed, how thin it actually is as well. 12.9 millimeters when closed, which is incredibly thin.
Sound even when you close it. It's nice.
Oh, it's nice, isn't it? It's nice. Hang on.
Yeah.
Oh, that's a sad.
You can hear the air push away.
One more time. Oh. But yeah, as I say, full 2-in-1.
Aaron Elliott is gooey for.
The blue is probably anyone I talk to, I can't say it's the most popular because obviously I don't know, but anyone I talk to who sees both, the blue is, yeah, it just pulls you in. It really is.
It's different, it's unique, and I haven't seen a lap that looks like it. And if I think I walked into a PC aisle, I think that would grab my attention.
Oh yeah, without a doubt. If you have this out on a PC aisle, then someone's going to be licking their lips at this, frankly. We'll put that to one side for a moment. Bring out our lovely silver one here again, because this is what we're going to be looking at, because this one is all set up ready to go. So this has been shut down completely. Once again, we should be, there we go, it starts auto booting, so you've still got the function built in across the range. One thing to mention as well, because I forgot to mention this on the unboxing video, because the unboxing video, if you watched on Expert Zone or All Things Microsoft, we unboxed the blue one. And so these both have fingerprint recognition, but the silver one is very, very obvious, just like the Ion. It's a big, bright blue button. Problem with the blue one is that it's blue on blue, so you can miss it easily, as it turns out.
I thought that would be a white key with a blue fingerprint on it, the opposite.
Key on there as well, so it's a clean color design on that one, but on this one, it is nice and obvious right on the side there. I love the fact that it is a separate button so that you can get straight in. There's no because the S is very clever with its design where it's sunk into the power button, but then this just makes it nice and easy for people. You haven't got to get it confused with another button. It's just bang, you're in. This has...
I'm trying to figure out on a laptop where that button goes.
Where what button goes?
That's an extra button.
Yeah.
The fingerprint button. That's an extra button.
The whole extra button that you now have to deal with. So
it's still perfectly lined.
Yeah. Worth mentioning as well, so this has the same QLED type screen that the Ion has, also 100% certified for, let me remember my things. I gotta get these terms right. I can't be making this up. 100% color volume. There you go. VDE certified. And so, yes, again, where have you gone?
Help! Help!
Oh, hello, Ger. How are you? I tell you
In a
what,
glass case of emotion.
we'll leave you there, and if you pop back in, we can still hear you. Because I don't want to alter anything and then see everything else.
Go on.
We can just hear you in the background, Ger. It's fine. So amazing. I'm in a glass case of emotion. So yeah, that same VDE certified display. The biggest difference, of course, being that this is a touch panel. So of course, it is a 2-in-1. So if you want to put that in your various modes, so you've got tent mode, for instance, great for when you're watching content, or you can put that fully into a tablet. And then, of course, one that I really like in the kitchen. Just sit it down on a keyboard and then have the screen facing you as well. It's really, really useful if you've got like if you're following a recipe or anything like that. It's very, very nice. Are you all right, Ger, in your box?
Hello.
We can start to see you now. I'm just going to leave you there. I don't even care.
I feel like Zod out of the original Superman.
Yeah. Barry did ask about pricing. So these are, of course, premium Windows 10 laptops. So they are around, I think the Flex and the Ion is around the $999 mark. And then the Flex and the S is around the $999 mark. And the Ion is slightly more than that. I will confirm that for you. But that is roughly what you're looking at anyway. In fact, actually, I can confirm that for you now. So the Ion is $1,299, and the Flex is... You still... Oh, hello, you're starting to come back, Ger. The Flex is $1,300. It's gone up a bit. It's $1,349, the Flex.
How much is the Ion?
The Ion... I've got to go back now, Ger. Come on.
Sorry, mate. Sorry. And I'm gone small again as you go back.
Have you gone small again? Oh, this is amazing.
Yeah, don't worry.
It's just us being I'm going to leave you there now. We can just see half your body. There we go. It's the S, which is $999. So the S, the Book S that we looked at last week is the cheapest of the three. The other two are, I think it was the 1,300 mark for the Flex, and the Ion was the 1,299 mark. These are recommended retail prices. These are the prices as they are on Samsung's retailer store, but these are available in other retailers as well. So you may well have them in your own retailer. So there we go.
Our retailers are available.
You're
Cool.
back.
So Barry and Tiny Explorer, Ger says Wookie, and Help says Malice Box over
It's
on
Tiny
YouTube.
Explorer Ger. I like Tiny Explorer Ger. I think we should keep you like this, to be honest, every stream.
Yeah.
So
Why not? Why not?
okay.
All right, Adam. Thank you very much for that. These are really, really good. Adam, if people want to find out more about these devices, where do they go? What should they do?
Well, to be fair, I'm not even finished. There's one thing that we completely missed. We cannot talk about the Flex, and hello, welcome back, Ger. Welcome back to the world.
Hey.
We cannot talk about the Flex and not talk about this, which is, of course, the S Pen, which is fitting lovingly into the side there. So this is the same S Pen.
The second you took that out, the menu and the screen changed as well.
Yeah, this is really cool. We'll mention this in a moment. So this fits really nicely into the side of the device here. It's got a little, I'm not sure if you can see that, a little pop-up on the pen itself. Which is how that clips in and out. And the PC recognizes when the pen has been removed. So as soon as we pop this out, that menu appears there, which is really, really clever. This is the same S Pen that you get on the Galaxy Note series. Obviously, this one is in pink. Do not expect to be able to fit the pen from the Flex into that. It's a slightly different shape in the end. It isn't going to work, so don't try. But they essentially give you the same function. So if you know the Note 20 series, then you're probably going to know what we're going to talk about with the S Pen here. So you firstly have this menu of options. So this is something that Samsung have built in on top of Windows 10. And this gives you certain options for creating notes, doing Smart Select, which is like cropping your screen and taking screenshots. You've got screenwriting, live message, which is something that you do on the 20 series as well, which I think is very, very cute. I can't write right-handed, so forgive me, but if you were to, it basically allows you to make kind of like GIF images and such. So, and then I can replay that, and that's quite cool. So if I preview that quickly, you can probably do that. And then I can create messages and send it to my phone, and that's quite cool. And then you've also got other benefits from that as well, which involves if you connect it to a second screen, it allows you to have options to connect to it and stuff like that. But the main thing with the pen, of course, is the drawing side of it. So this, of course, supports full Windows ink in terms of the menu displays and such like that. So if you're on whiteboard or if you're on anything else, here is my ideas with a random face. You can generally expect really good compatibility with your general drawing apps and such as well. A nice shout out again for the 3 months of Adobe that you can get from Microsoft 365 through partner benefits. You can get Adobe Fresco on there. I think we have Fresco on here. Did I download Fresco onto here? Please tell me I did. That'd be great. Oh, I did. Lovely. So yeah, we do have Adobe Fresco on here as well. So again, something that you can access via partner benefits and Microsoft 365. Really, really, really good talking point. But let's go with just the size here. Just create something random. There we go. And yeah, Fresco is always a great example of this, especially with blending colors. Because if I can make that much larger, for instance, and then if I turn that to a red color, and there's one of them is the Watercolors feature on here, which is very, very clever. So you can see there, you might be able to see actually, if I hold that up enough, where the colors actually run. You can see that at all? You'd have to look very, very closely. See if I can zoom in on the camera any further than that. So let's go right in. If I can get this in this bottom corner here. So you can see where the colors start running into each other.
Oh, it keeps going after you finish.
Yeah,
nearly.
exactly.
Yeah.
So you get much more kind of realistic ability to draw of it as well,
Effects.
which is extremely clever. But we are nearly done. I know we're
Tashin
overrunning a little bit, but I cannot possibly end this without showing you. Say again, sorry.
You've messed Samsung menu. You've got a Samsung menu, and you've got gesture control.
Gesture controls, yes. So this is something that we haven't mentioned yet. So let's make a couple random slides here, so I've got something to work with.
While you're doing that, I'm going to ask you a question. Tashin over on Facebook is saying, "Can you run Fusion 365 on it?" I don't know what Fusion 365 is, so maybe you do.
Never used it, so have to get back to you on that one. Drop me a message on Instagram at AJ Tech Geek, or on my I'm on Facebook as well, Adam Schofield work. So yeah, drop me a message and I'll see if I can find that out for you after the stream, or we might even find it out for next week. So. Right, I'm going to step away for a moment and see if I can do my wonderful gestures. So I'll be back.
Bye. There he comes. There's the hands of Adam. Sorry, Fusion 360. We'll find out for you and we will get back to you. Things are changing on the screen and there's no Adam in shots. I'm assuming Adam is using his hand gestures, which is very clever. Yep, he is. You can see the mouse moving on the screen. That's very cool.
There you go. So obviously you can't see me doing those gestures just then, but what I'm doing is holding the button down and flicking left and right, and that is going through the various presentations. So it acts like a kind of...
You could see the pen, yeah.
Yeah, it acts like a kind of clicker. You can also do a little red dot sight on here as well that you can see now, so then I can move that around. Yeah, we did it a minute ago. Yeah. And yeah, it's the same sort of tech that they use for their Samsung Galaxy Note 20 series, and you can do the same thing on here. Insanely handy for PowerPoint presentations. So... Yeah, I like the way that. I like that. It's always handy to have a pen as a clicker. There we go. Really good. Okay, cool. We are nearly out of time. There you go. You're back. There's the socials again for us. Again, Instagram UK, Expert Zone UKI. Facebook is going to be your regional ones. If you're in Ireland, it'll be Facebook Ireland. If you're in the UK, it'll be Expert Zone UK, Expert Zone Ireland in Ireland. And YouTube is all things Microsoft, and Twitch is Expert Zone UKI as well. So if you're over on those channels and you like what you see, subscribe, follow, share, like, all the usual stuff. Adam, if people want to get more information on these devices, what has already come out and what is coming out, and where can they find it? So there's 3 courses that we talked about last week on the stream, which are live on Expert Zone right now. They go into what these devices are, and a lot of stuff that we covered on today's stream and last week's stream as well. So if you've got anyone that you work with that didn't get a chance to watch the streams, they can do those Expert Zone courses and get all caught up. They feature the unboxing videos that we have over on our YouTube channel, All Things Microsoft, right now, where we just unbox the devices and have a look at the hardware itself on the outside. And starting this Friday, every week from this Friday, we'll be bringing up an overview video. So granted, these streams, if you missed this and you need to catch up, half-hour, 45-minute stream is a long time to catch up on. So we're going to be doing some overview videos, which are around about 10 minutes long. The first one will be out this Friday when we look at the Samsung Galaxy Book S. So again, really good to share around with any of your colleagues if they want a quick rundown of what it is.
Yeah. If you want to know more about these devices, if you're going to be selling these devices, those 10-minute deep dive videos are very worthwhile. They're very detailed and very good. I think you'll enjoy them. So they will be over on Facebook, on YouTube from Friday. I'm out of practice at this.
Friday.
You know that? Haven't done one in a while. Friday. Great. Okay, cool. Folks, thank you very much for watching. Don't forget with the 2020 accreditations, there's as always prizes and giveaways connected to them. So head over and get them done.
Live now.
Get them.
Go do them.
They're live.
They're live
now. Yeah. And we are coming to the end of our season on Level Up as well. So we've got our prize giveaway coming up of our customized Xbox Level Up Series X console, not Series X. Xbox One X.
Yeah,
God, my brain is gone.
Xbox One X console.
Not giving away a Series X, a One X customized by Xbox Pope and designed by Pope and made by Extreme Consoles. Tom will have more information on that tomorrow. So that's it. There you go.
There you go.
That's everything.
We got there.
That felt like work. I'm sorry about this, folks. I haven't been here in a while. I'm out of practice.
It's all good. There we are. That's that. Oh, tomorrow night, Level Up, Avengers. They're doing tomorrow night. So tune in tomorrow night for Level Up, 5 p.m. For Avengers with, I think it's Rich and Monica.
Rich and Monica, yeah.
Be good.
Yeah. Rich, we're looking forward to this for 3 weeks.
I know, right? He keeps thinking it's every week and it's not. So.
I know he's been playing it as well. Folks, join in. Have a chat with the guys. Get involved. Stick us some comments, some likes. And if you want to follow us, Adam, if they want to follow you on your socials, where can they follow you?
At AJ Tech Geek on Instagram.
Cool. And I am Xbox.custom on Instagram and Gerlinch MS on Facebook.
Before we go, I'll quickly answer Barry's question of new devices will Windows Update pull down the firmware updates. Yes, so you'll get Windows Update doing everything that Windows Update does, and then Samsung have put in an additional part there which runs the Samsung firmware updates, which you do get notified on. So yeah, all good.
Tashin, you're very welcome as well. Thank you for watching. We appreciate all of you guys. Thank you very much. Right, we're out of here.
We're off.
Have a lovely Tuesday evening now.
Definitely evening. Can confirm.
Bye.
Bye.